Hi. So how have you been feeling? Because it's been pretty crazy lately. I mean, I could probably say that for lots of things, but just in my own experience, and I know I'm not alone in this, there's been a lot of this like forward movement while also like reining it back in. Forward movement, reining it back in. Because it's like every time there's that step forward, various things come up, and in that there's retraction sometimes just because of maybe fear, doubt, whatever. And so we are in a time of a lot of really beautiful energetics. We've got the full moon in Capricorn tomorrow, and the Capricorn is all about that forward momentum and, really taking that charge is really just what I'm seeing. And not only that, but then you've got the earth grounding qualities, and it's just a really beautiful energy. And then you've got the sun in Cancer, so you've got all the emotions that are coming up and with that as well, which is a really interesting but beautiful balance if you think about it, because it's so important that we show up for our emotions, because if we don't, then they overrun, and there's a lot that happens in that. So anyway, we've got the 7/7 portal that just happened, and then there's this other, I want to say it's from the sun. There's this portal of energy that we're in for like about 10 days or so, and it is very intense about that forward momentum, and actually, like, I just heard like seize the day, like that type of actual like follow through with this energy. And one of the big questions that I've been getting a lot over the last week especially has been related to how am I showing up, how am I speaking, how am I showing up for myself and others in a way that is supportive of the me that I am embodying. It's about that performance versus presence. Instead of just playing the part, it's being the part. And how has what I've been doing supported or not supported that? And so I ask you that too. This is a great time to reflect. It's about halfway through the year. You can take this year thus far and really surmise like what has supported you, what has not. That way you can refine your trajectory for the rest of the year. And so with that being said, if any of this resonates with you, I host a monthly Radiant Realignment with the full moon. And it's going to become more, but this is where it's at right now. And it's a completely remote healing session. You don't have to do anything. It's you receive. You, how did I say it? You, what's the word? Couldn't think of it. You register and you receive. And so that's it. And it's very, very affordable. Just message me and I can set you up. So I also offer it to loved ones, kids, and pets as well, in case you feel aligned in that. I've had many people sign up their kids or pets, and they immediately get results of feeling better. So I love that. But basically it's a session where I incorporate the Akashic records, light language, oracle cards, journal prompts, things that come forward. I create a video that you can watch at any time, and do the journal prompt to whatever extent you want to do it to. But it's really just a session where the higher selves get together and we have an experience that is super healing, radiant. It brings in radiance. It assists with your alignment and definitions of what you want and how you're going to get there and all of that type of stuff. So it's really, really fascinating just seeing how these sessions have progressed. But I also picked some oracle cards just to see what was coming through for the collective about this session and about the full moon and all the energies that are going on right now. I wanted one card from 2 decks, but it just was not aligned to only receive that. So The first deck that I pulled from was Angel Answers by Radley Valentine, and they're very supportive of this energy because they're saying it's up to you. All of this is up to you. What do you feel most aligned with? Do you want to continue the path that you're on? Or do you want to maybe make some changes? Up to you. And then, again, with that forward momentum in the near future, this is coming in fast. This is coming in fast, and you're ready. I just keep hearing you're ready. And so the other deck that wanted to speak is the Archangel Animal deck by Diana Cooper. And it's so funny because I'm like, just one card, y'all, please. And then nothing was coming out, and I'm like, okay, just spit out whatever you want. 4 cards immediately spat out, so I was like, okay. So the first card, Kangaroo. Be a force for good, whatever that means for you. Just love his little glowing heart right there. The archangels are, and I'm sorry if I butcher any of these names, there's some of them that I just haven't worked with. Roquiel, Gur or Jersissa, and Sandalphon. I know Sandalphon. And I just love the nature around him or her. I don't know, looks kind of feminine-ized, but anyway. The second card that came through, Goat. Act from your innate wisdom. And I love that. There's a mountain in the distance, and he's looking at that beautiful sunset or sunrise. And you've got the elder and the youngin right there. It's just so sweet and etheric, very etheric. And it's great because personally, I just got back from a trip to Mount Shasta and like McCloud Falls and that whole area, Crater Lake, and there's some interesting reflection happening, and there's so much coming up about nature and mountains and waters and just all of these things, especially Lemuria. There's tons of Lemurian things coming through. The third card, the archangels for the goat, Perlimiec and Pan, and God of Nature. Love it. And then the third card is the butterfly. Be ready to transform with wisdom. Act from your innate wisdom and be ready to transform with wisdom. Very wisdom-based cards. Look at the beautiful lily of the valley and the butterfly that's transforming. You can see that it's shedding its previous skin there, which obviously that's not how it happens, but it's just saying. And then lilies. I've been getting a ton of lilies lately. There was even lilies at a gas station when I was traveling, so I mean, pretty random, but synchronistic. And the archangel is Preminelec. Don't know that one, sorry. I'm sure they're amazing. And last but not least, and this is so great, the owl. Listen to the messages of the angels. We chose from the angel deck earlier. So it's just too synchronistic. And also, I mean, if you think about it, all animals are angels, so you got all of those too. Just love the owl though, and the flight that's up there, the swirling above the full moon. In Archangel, I don't know what part is silent. BHOKPI. Bokpi? I have no idea. But it's the intention that counts. So really just allowing these cards and these messages to serve you and however they may. If you are interested in the Radiant Realignment that I was talking about, like I said, it's extremely affordable. Just send me a message and I can get y'all set up. So on that note, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing full moon, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.